I was on my way to catch a flight home to Salt Lake City, walking through Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. Now, this is a very large, sprawling, and busy airport. And on this particular morning, it was buzzing with usual activity. I finally checked my bags, got through security and passport control, and came out into the hub, the centrum from which the various concourses emerge. It's ringed with different businesses on 2 different floors. I descended the stairs to the lower level, still looking for where my gate was. I saw a sign, and I started in that direction when all of a sudden I encountered a line of people directly in front of me. I stopped at the end of the line. As I stood there, I looked to see the end of the line, and I couldn't see it. It stretched way on up ahead for a very long ways until the front of that line actually disappeared around a corner. Great, I thought. How long is this going to take? Well, I stood there for a few minutes when a thought struck me that I don't usually stand in long lines in a concourse. This isn't normal. I studied the situation further and I decided to do the unthinkable in line etiquette. I stepped out of line to see where that line was going, and up the line I went. I walked all the way up the length of the line to see where it was going, and to my surprise, it was a line exiting the concourses to the baggage claim area. That line was not for me, and I didn't need to stand there. Relieved, I cut through the line and went on to my gate. Well, the experience stayed with me and caused me to ponder. I remembered being caught in a similar line in that exact same airport a couple of years ago. That line was hours long. Now, there's a certain allure to falling into line. What if I had simply trusted the herd and fallen unquestioningly into that line to nowhere? I would have wasted precious time and in the end wound up not going where I wanted to be. Now, have you ever found yourself standing at the back of a long line, wondering if you're even supposed to be there? What's the principle of truth here? Well, at least in part, it's this. The people of this world are queuing up in long lines to get into the great and spacious building without even realizing that the end of that line is misery and damnation. Perhaps, my friends, before we get in any line, follow any crowd, join any herd, let's have the courage to step out of that line and see for ourselves where that herd is headed. Over a cliff or to a heavenly home.